Hello and welcome to the KB Michelle Green podcast. This is a podcast where we talk about all things self-help. In this season, we are going to speak about credit. Do you have any problems with your credit? If so, let's listen in as we discuss some intricate details about how you can better your life in the credit world. We hope that you enjoy. Hello, and how are you doing? I hope that you are doing well. Today, I would like to discuss a little bit about credit. What is credit to us? When we think of credit, we think about trust. We think about having confidence in a number that someone has given us to apply our lives by, in the same manner that we have been applied by a number with our grades when we were in school, or when we are currently still in school, we'll grade it by numbers or letters or characters. Why does one even begin to rate or judge someone based on a character, a number, a letter? Why is it necessary for us to have this whole system in place in the first place if the only judge is God? Well, one of the things that I would like to start out in talking about credit and saying is that to understand credit and credibility, we have to understand what the people who gave us these ratings in the first place, what is their perspective? When you think about credit, you think about having a credit score that ranges in the real credit system that 95% of lenders and creditors use goes from 300 to 850. When we think about our credibility, we tend to possibly, feel bad about ourselves because we think that either we're doing okay or we're doing poorly, but we never really seem to think about that we are doing our best. When we consider credit and credibility, we have to look at it from the angle of how many people have we really shown on paper that can trust us? How many people are there out there that we have kept our word with? How many times have we decided that we would go a different route instead of completing an obligation that we signed our names to, but we did not consider the entirety of what the credit was going to do or produce? How many times have we signed our names and we never ever thought about finishing the debt to be paid off? How many times have we considered that we just were really interested in getting something in the moment, but we had no mindset on maintenance of that item all the way through to its end cycle? The end cycle of a credit card, the end cycle of any type of debt, our mortgages, our vehicles, the end cycle of furniture or appliances, the end cycle of when we needed to buy clothes for a particular event or for our children or for our parents or a birthday or a holiday. We don't think about the end result when it comes to credit because we don't think about our word as being something that we have to uphold every time we speak it. Many of us are not conscious at all when it comes to keeping our word. Many of us are not really conscious at all, especially in the line of credit, because it's something that is just so foreign. We want things instantly, and if we can get it instantly, then we have no consideration of paying it off long term. So why do we make these commitments with our signatures and decide that, oh, we're going to go ahead and do this now in this moment, but I don't know how in the world I'm going to pay this off at the end of its life cycle. When that term ends, will you have completed every single payment on time? And how do you actually pay everything on time in the first place? Those are the kinds of things that we talk about in our business called Kingdom Builders Credit Repair. Kingdom Builders Credit Repair offers all types of solutions for making sure that you show up for your word. We teach you how to keep your credit good, how to increase your credit, how to build your credit. And we even teach you how to manage the money that comes in and goes out. Where is all the money? These are the kind of things that we discuss in our credit repair program. And if you're ever interested, you can always go to our website. It's www.kingdombuilderscreditrepair.com. Many of you, if you've been listening to my podcast, we have talked about entrepreneurship, of being an entrepreneur behind the scenes. We talked about the personal things that I have gone through with the loss of my mom last year. And we have talked about personal things that kind of relate to business, but may not per se directly. But in this season, we are going to talk about credit. We're going to talk about all things credit. We're going to have conversations. And if you have to further your interest in Kingdom Builders Credit Repair or credit services whatsoever, then we have a solution for you. This is something that we've been doing for over 30 plus years. So we want to see everyone win at their credit. Let's think about it a little bit more or live a little bit differently, because it is something that is so crucial to the well-being of our souls. We don't even realize how much our spirits are impacted by something that we choose to ignore, that we choose to put on the back burner, that we choose to not keep our word in, and how it impacts our lives in every other arena of our life. So let's talk about it. Tell me your thoughts. Make sure that you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to kb.michellegreen. Make sure that you're connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, that you are especially connected with us on LinkedIn. Help us to get the word out, because these are some sessions, some conversations that you will want to hear. I'm looking forward to speaking to you again, and I hope that this was something that will really intrigue your mind to have a different perspective on credibility, on credit, on your money, and what you do with it in this season of KB. Michelle Green. Thank you for listening.